All right, Twin Flames, welcome in. Welcome to your reading. Let's see where we're going this week. We've got a lot of crazy astrology happening this month. I think I'll talk about that a little bit more in the extended if that's something that you're interested in. But there is a lot happening, especially around this full moon in Aquarius. So there can be, full moons are about purging and releasing and the end of cycles and things like that. And Aquarius is all about looking to the future. Okay. So let's see where we're going with the collective right now. What's happening with the collective right now? If you're looking to do your own tarot readings and you want to learn how to read tarot from me, there's a link to my class in the description box. And this week I am looking at the progressed moon in our astrology session on Thursday. All right, so let's see where we're going for you. Where are we going for you? All right, Twin Flames, the Fates. I've kind of been getting a lot of information about no separation. There's no separation. There's no separation. Why is everybody thinking there's separation? Just this like ongoing monologue kind of, I'm clairaudient. So when I get these kind of revolving messages, I'm always like, okay, is that me and my own kind of ruminating? Or is that something that I need to hear that keeps coming through the guides? Hey, there's no separation. There's no separation. So this is definitely coming through the guides. This is not something that I am ruminating on or even thinking about. It's almost like a train, like a toy train going around a track. It's like, there's no separation. There's no separation. There's no separation. And it is an active, energetic experience or directive of acceptance around that notion. Okay. By the book. Okay. This is Saturn, but this is what it's supposed to look like. Whenever you say that to yourself, what it's supposed to look like, especially about the twin flame journey, I'm going to say to you, like, says who? Because you might have this idea in your head of what it's supposed to look like, but there's a lot more going on. And I just want to let you know that some of you have, I'm just going to brighten this up a little bit. Some of you have, we've talked in Pathfinders and in our astrology group about what is it supposed to look like? How can I use astrology? How can I use tools to understand what's going on? And yeah, you know what? Your mind, your 3D life wants to understand what's going on. Okay. That's, how about emotional understanding, right? There's something here about dropping into your heart chakra and coming from a place of acceptance for what is, because even when we're in like the depths of, the dark night of the soul, the fastest way, if you want to know, the fastest way through the dark night of the soul, acceptance. This is what is. There's cycles in our lives. This is what happens. This is what is. When the universe is trying to get our attention, we drop into sometimes dark nights of the soul or the void or things like that. If we're really not paying attention to the messages that are coming around, there is no separation. There is no separation. A change in the wind. Yang. So for a while, I have been getting this sense of the masculine energy reaching out, masculine energy, sort of sitting in that like acceptance or that, allowing of what is to be. And there's now a new level of confirmation of that. And there's a new level of communication because one has accepted something means that then you can go forward from there. If you're not accepting what is or what you're experiencing in the 3D as what it is, that's why it is what it is such a common saying. And it's like, once you do that, then change can happen. Then we can move forward instead of going around in circles. I'm aware that I'm saying to you, this train is going around in circles. It's going around in circles. So there's something here about taking some kind of action, the yang energy. We have Mercury in retrograde right now in Virgo, It's going to go back into Leo and after the 15th of the month. So there can be a shift in internal communication from something that's very nuts and bolts, practical, which is Virgo, but healing. Okay, that's a little bit about acceptance. That's very Virgo energy about, yep, it is what it is. Totally a Virgo thing to say. And Leo is like, all right, now I'm going to take action from that platform. When Mercury's in retrograde, though, this is an internal dialogue. This is something that it's possible your internal masculine is now available to you because you have said, hey, it is what it is. All right. Underneath, this is for the collective. The Justice card, I will pull cards for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine just to see where we are here. There's that Nine of Swords, this Hierophant. What about this person's other relationship? Okay. What about other relationships right now in your life and in your partner's life? 10 of Wands and then the 8 of Wands. So lots of healing communication coming in when you get balanced and just are, it is what it is. When you get to that place, even though that feels like, it almost feels like you're saying it's okay. This is like a forgiveness conversation. When you forgive, you're not condoning the behavior. You're just saying, I'm done with it. I'm unhooking from the need to have an apology, or I'm unhooking from the need to be in this conversation about whatever happened that you are distributing your forgiveness regarding. So there could be some kind of forgiveness here, or there could be some kind of just awareness of shifting into a new chapter. And so this feeling of like, okay, but I can't let go of this old chapter. I don't want to let go of this old chapter because what if that means I'm letting go of this person? Heads up, they'll never leave your life. You'll never leave their life. But you are asked to go through the cycles. And some of you, I feel like I'm talking to a group of you who have gone through a lot of cycles with your twin, a lot of cycles. And like, this is not necessarily a new experience for you. You might have learned the last time around, you might have learned that's like, okay, accept the current situation. Keep getting this. 5 of Swords, Ace of Cups. So this is like, don't combat it or don't push back at it or don't kind of make up stories in your head. Today in Pathfinders, we're talking about clairaudience and how to work with that and telling the difference between what is your inner monologue that comes from, you talking to you, right? That inner not dialogue, it's a monologue that you have, that it's you talking to you versus guidance, right? Guidance trying to come in. And if you have gone around and around and around, guidance is trying to come in. It's like, don't combat it. Don't push back at it because it's not what you want to hear. Guidance isn't always fairy dust and unicorns. There can be challenging messages, but the tone of it is always loving, supportive. That's the difference. There's not a critical bone in spirit's body. Okay. There's no criticism. There's no, oh, I've wasted so much time. There's no self-doubt. There's none of that kind of energy. And it's like, don't push back at the messages coming in, which I feel like some of you have been doing, because it is in an energy of a mindset actually around, we're in separation. So don't push back because the message of the Ace of Cups is trying to come through. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You might have gotten a feeling of like, oh, is this person breadcrumbing me? Is this something? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm usually a little too naive to recognize this. I'm just saying that we want so much conversation or connection in the 3D with our twin flame when they don't reach out for a while. And then a little bit, we're like, oh, they're breadcrumbing us. Or people may have that tendency to see that because they don't understand the connection that you have. But also there's a sense of like, keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. Okay. Don't go putting your life on hold for things. Ace of Cups coming through. Page of Wands is the opportunity. There's some kind of exciting news that Spirit is trying to bring to you, some kind of exciting news. There's an offer on the table here, or there's going to be one very soon. Let's see about the timing of this. 6 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands. 4 of Cups, I'm going to look at that a little bit more because that's 4 months. Within this next 4 months, we do have a lot of things in terms of the astrology happening over the next August, September, October, November. There's a lot going on. This person is making decisions right now. Okay. You're waiting. I feel like this is also Spirit saying, don't wait, make decisions, see the world, take the class, plant a garden, take a cruise, whatever you are planning on doing. There is some kind of inspiration trying to come through. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So in time for Aquarius season, remember what I just said to you about the full moon in Aquarius? That is the closing chapter of Aquarius energy. And then these very quick succession, this weekend, by the end of this month, after this weekend. So very, very quickly, and Aquarius, the full moon in Aquarius, I'll give you the dates and everything of that in the extended, but there's something here about, it's a changing of the energy. This 4 of Cups is sitting. I'm not doing anything. I'm not making any decisions. I'm not doing anything. But then the change in the energy happens. The Ace, this is the Ace of Wands, actually. So Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups comes in. And so now I'm making decisions. I feel like Spirit is saying to you, yes, this is happening around this full moon in Aquarius, which is about releasing anything that isn't about moving forward. Okay. Aquarius is about the future. It's about, letting go of the past, transformational energy as it relates to who I'm becoming and who I want to become. And there might have been this summer, I definitely feel this myself personally, that July and August especially, I feel like a lot of inertia energy, a lot of not, that sort of thing I was just doing with the toy train, right? This circle, there's sort of some kind of inertia energy here. So something by the end of this month, after this weekend, let's clarify that before I'm going to put down the 3 of Swords, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. So there's the Divine Masculine coming in. That 3 of Swords feels like this person is brokenhearted. Okay, it feels like you've been waiting. This person is brokenhearted over something. Maybe the connection with you, maybe you have been pushing back at them, or maybe you have been like, I think you're breadcrumbing me, or something like that. Like, I would stop thinking about that. I would stop worrying about that, because I just feel like that's floating over into the masculine. And this is about moving forward. The Fates. This is the Wheel of Fortune card, the same as this card, the Wheel of Fortune, Fates. This is moving forward, and you're going to be getting a lot of downloads about this. Okay. Yeah, a lot of downloads about this when you stop your worrying, because it's first of all, it's wasted energy. Second of all, I would focus on the full moon in Aquarius. So go back and look. I think the new moon in Aquarius was February 9th or February 5th or something like that. So go back and look and see what happened during that time. Because whatever you're doing around that time, which is why I keep a journal, is what you're really manifesting. So what were you thinking? What were you dreaming about? What was happening at that time? And if you had a lot of sleepless nights, if you had, especially given this card here, this 9 of Swords, there was some kind of worry or panic or fear happening. And I feel like it pushed back the timeline a little bit here, but it's here. right? So don't worry, oh my God, I pushed back the timeline. Oh my God. Like, don't worry about that, because I feel like the timeline is now here. This full moon in Aquarius. This full moon in Aquarius. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. All the four aces are here. Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I'm going to say this because I keep seeing this about this Queen of Cups. And I feel like those in whoever has dropped into okay, wow. I feel like you're getting information about the truth being told, especially if there's a third party here. The truth has been told. Some kind of truth has been told. And that's what you're getting. You're getting from this person. They may be pushing back at you, or there may be a conversation trying to happen about some truth has been told on their end. They may have made advances in terms of knowing their truth, whatever that is. Some of you, there's third party involved, but for most of you, this is really about the divine masculine coming to a place of like, yes, I know the truth. I know the truth now. Acceptance of the connection between you, acceptance of this. Okay. Divine Collective here. A few of these cards, please. This is the Ascension deck. False twin flame. I feel like they know they're with a false twin flame or something like that. Harmonize, let your light shine. Remember your identity, right? Open your heart. Like there's nothing to do. Just focus on your own inner conversation, what's going on with you. Focus on letting go of any kind of anxiety around this. Focus on letting go of any kind of pushback or any kind of you're breadcrumbing me or anything like that. The masculine, it feels to me like the masculine has finally come to some kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Some kind of, it is what it is. Thank you. Some kind of, okay, it is what it is. Where I am, this is what it is. And that's good because I feel like they had been running away or they had been, super codependent or they'd been doing something that was keeping them from the live 3D interaction. Eight of Swords. They had a mindset. Okay, so the divine masculine, this is for divine masculine. They had a mindset that was holding them back. They finally just surrendered to it. They finally just said, you know what? This is this connection. I am where I am. I am where I am, and that's all where I am. to misquote Popeye. All right. So what's going on for the divine masculine? That Two of Pentacles. This person spent a couple years in this. Okay. They spent maybe 2 whole years in this kind of denial or whatever it is. Lovers. This is for divine masculine. Knight of Cups. Two of Wands. There it is. The Two of Wands. They're making some kind of decision right now. Temperance. Archangel Michael's on the job. King of Pentacles. Here we go. Empress. There you are, divine feminine. Healing. You can only start healing when you get real about what's right in front of you. This will never, it would never have happened, or this would never happen if the divine masculine hadn't come to some place of acceptance. Yep, you're my twin flame. Okay. Yes, you're my twin flame. Yes, I'm in a situation that isn't good for me right now. Whatever that is, they may not be with another person. They may just be, at a distance or in some kind of, maybe financial peril or hole or something that they need to work on changing in their own life. Okay, a change in the wind for them. Divine feminine, a little energy for you. There he is. Divine masculine underneath. Divine feminine, 9 of Pentacles. Be cool, girl. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Boy, I keep seeing that. King and Queen of Wands over and over again, Page of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups again, and the 8 of Swords. So your mindset also, if I'm speaking to the divine feminine, is this train of like, you know, the circle of your own mindset about this is what needs to be released. Okay. That it's never going to show up in my 3D life or something like that. It's time to release this. Either they're breadcrumbing me or whatever you have in your head about this to kind of make you feel, God, what is this? What is this energy I'm feeling? It's like I'm telling myself a story so that I won't hope. Okay. I won't hope for this person to show up. So I'm just going to tell myself a story about this, that they're breadcrumbing me, or that this is, this is not a thing. This is not real. But King and Queen of Wands to me, and 10 of Pentacles, 9 and 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, a message of a love opportunity coming in. And I feel like you won't see it if you're in that place of they're not my twin flame. If you're rejecting the twin flame story because it feels like, oh my God, I'm waiting, then you're believing the 3D, as opposed to we're never in separation. We never truly are in separation. They're always with you. They're always around you. They're always there. And you then to them, I feel like the masculine has finally said, yes, this is what's going on. I'm accepting this. I am now I can make some decisions. All right. So let's keep going. I'm going to look at the astrology of what's going to be happening in August, later in August, around this full moon in Aquarius, and then into September, which is going to be just a major, major deal. All right. So link is below if you want to continue on with me. If this is your story, twin flame, I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.